to start influencer marketing agency in 2025 without money, without connections, without team, this is exactly what I would do. And this is in theory. I built my own influencer marketing agency from zero to multiple six figures per year, worked with over 100 brands and creators, and mentored people who now run a real profitable influencer marketing agencies from their homes all over the world, using the exact system that I'm about to walk you through. So let's get right into it. First thing that you need to do when you're starting your influencer marketing agency is choose your model. Most people pick their niche, name their agency, and open Canva and get stuck. This is a wrong first move. You need to define your service, your offer. Are you going to offer one-time collaborations? Are you going to offer influencer seeding, full campaign management, talent management? You need to choose what you are offering to brands before even approaching to them. Every single service has a different sales cycle, delivery structure, and of course, cash flow rhythm. One-time collaborations is what I would choose. Simple, fast, no complicated systems. Reach out to brands, find the right influencer, connect, and get paid. That's it. On smaller deals, you can earn anywhere from 300 to 1.2k per deal. Even as a beginner, close just one influencer per week and you're at 4 to 5k per month. Next thing that you need to do is pick your niche the smart way. Second mistake that I see people doing is picking a niche you heard is good from my free Discord community, from my YouTube, or anywhere else, from my comment section. This is a wrong first move. I would go a lot deeper. What industries are spending money on influencer campaigns? Which ones have products under $100, easier to pitch? Which ones are not oversaturated with agencies? And most importantly, see what I really like, what interests me. Now, this is exactly the kind of deep dive that we go through inside Middleman Roundtable. In this program, I walk you through step by step how to identify the right industries and avoid niches that are oversaturated. You can find more info about that in the link in the description. Good starting point where I would start is beauty, wellness, fitness, AI, pet products, home, and creator tools. Very good ones. More important thing is go specific. Not just beauty, but organic skincare for Gen Z. That's what gets brands to reply, builds your name, and that's how you position yourself the right way. While we're talking about positioning yourself, you need to position yourself like a pro, like a professional, like an experienced marketing agency owner, like experienced influencer marketer, like experienced influencer manager from day one. You don't need 10 clients to look legit. You need clarity and confidence in your positioning. You need to have a clean name, professional email with your domain. This is a must. Clear value prop. We help small organic skincare brands launch micro influencer campaigns that drive sales without paid ads. We help small AI startups get awareness through big influencer campaigns. This is two positioning lines that you can choose. You can make something like this for yourself, for your niche, for your offer. Even without results, you can position yourself as in the game, not faking it, but focusing on your process, on your system, and your attention to detail. Be specific. This will get you your first deals. Next one is, do you start with brands or creators? Do I build a creator list or I go to brands first? If I had to start over, I would go with brands first. Why? Because they are the ones who have the budget. They are the ones who will say yes or no fast. Influencers will say yes to most of the deals. If brand is down, you will easily find the creators that will be down too. Start small. Don't pitch to big brands if you don't have a single deal behind your back. Email 30 to 40 brands per day, as I always say. Track it all in a sheet, refine your angle, and repeat it daily, every single day, every single week. Focus on the right size of influencers. Forget celebrities, forget the big names. If I'm starting small, 5 to 400k followers. This is a range of micro to mid-size influencers. I wouldn't go too much over that. They have high engagement, great content style, creators I would actually enjoy watching. These creators are affordable, responsive, and deliver a lot better ROI than some of the macro creators. Find 20 to 30 good ones, keep your own database, and start building your roster. This becomes your leverage. This roster can be used for multiple brands at the same time. This list can be used to offer talent management in the future, and so on. Next one is master your numbers and pricing. Pricing makes or breaks you. Most beginners undercharge or complicate things. I would offer percentage from a brand, creator, or both for one-time collaborations, a retainer fee for influencer seeding, percentage or fixed fee for full campaign management, and percentage for talent management. Use Stripe for card payments, Wise and Revolut Business for bank transfers, or combination or both. When you have multiple payment options, it is really a good thing tracking, and a lot better. Track response rate, conversion rate, average deal size, profit margin per campaign. You're not freelancing, you're running a real business. You need to start setting up systems really early. And that's what I'm talking about next. If you want to scale, you will need to systemize cold email templates. Every cold email template should be in sequence from first email to last follow-up, from first response to invoice email. Everything needs to have a template, everything needs to have a sequence. Brand tracking sheet live and updated all the time. Influencer sourcing sheet live and updated all the time. Contracts plug and play. SOPs for your company for hiring more people later on. Once you have this, you can delegate outreach, sourcing, admin. Your job becomes strategy, relationships, building connections, and negotiations. Scale to high ticket offers. You want to do this as soon as possible. At around 4 to 5K, you have proven that you can close deals, deliver value, and make brands trust you. This is a perfect time to level up your offers and move into high ticket territory. Full campaign management. Instead of just connecting a single influencer with a brand, you're now running the entire influencer campaign end to end from start to finish. You handle strategy, influencer sourcing, negotiations, contracts, deliverables, and reporting. This is what brands pay 5, 10, or even 20K plus per campaign because it removes all their headaches from them. Strategic consulting. Some brands already have a marketing team, but they lack influencer expertise. This is where you position yourself as the brains behind operation, advising them on how to use influencers, which influencers to use, how to structure deals, and how to optimize their campaigns. Even a few hours of consulting can be built at $500 plus per hour if you, of course, bring in real value. How to make this transition smoothly. Leverage your case studies. Every single small deal you've done is proof that your system works. Take those screenshots, numbers, and client testimonials and package them into simple one-page PDF or presentation. This becomes your weapon when you are pitching bigger offers. Position yourself as a partner, not just a middleman. At this level, brands don't just pay connections, they pay for clarity, strategy, and execution for your full campaign management. Sell them on the fact that they are not just finding influencers, but that you are building campaigns that drive real, measurable results. Upsell existing clients first. The easiest way to sell high-ticket deals is to start with the clients you already have. If you connected them with 10 influencers and they are happy, offer to manage their entire influencer marketing for the next quarter or the next 6 months or the next 1 month and so on. Start targeting bigger brands. At this stage, you are no longer pitching small startups with $500 budgets. Aim for brands that have ad spend, funding, or are already paying influencers. They will happily pay 5 to 10K if you bring them strong campaign strategy. Priced based on value, not time. This is a really good one. Charge percentage on the campaign budget for a flat fee that reflects the outcome. If a brand has 50K influencer budget, you can easily charge 10 to 15K to manage everything. Mindset shift. This is where you go from being a hustler to being a business owner to being founder, being a CEO. At 5K per month, you have validated the model. At 10K per month and beyond, you're building a brand, reputation, and premium service that big brands will happily pay for. Common mistakes that keep beginners stuck. First one is waiting too long to start outreach. They spend weeks designing the perfect logo, building a website, choosing a niche, making Canva posts for their Instagram, and not a single email gets sent. They convince themselves that they are getting ready, but in reality, they are just avoiding rejections. Action always beats preparation. Overthinking the brand name and aesthetics. You're not Nike, you don't need a brand guideline. You need to prove that your offer works. Nobody's buying because your agency is called Nova Bridge Solutions. They buy because you solve a problem fast and clearly. Trying to build a perfect system without testing. Some beginners try to set up automations, tracking dashboards, lead sourcing tools, but haven't closed a single client. Build a match line after you know the gears work. Start lean. Close your first 2 to 3 deals manually and then scale from there. Scared to reach out without results. Why would anyone want to work with me if I haven't done this before? That's very wrong questions. Everyone starts at zero. The right question is, how can I communicate my value even without results? Use borrowed proof. For example, creator stats, platform growth, brand angles. Start with smaller brands and or offer no risk first collaboration. You can earn trust without faking any experience, and that's very easy. Getting discouraged too early. You send 10 emails, get 2 replies, both say no, and you quit. But here's the truth. You're competing with people who are sending 50 to 100 emails per day consistently. They aren't smarter, they aren't luckier, they're just more consistent consistent, and consistency will always beat discipline. Quick rule is, if you haven't sent at least 50 emails yet, you are not stuck, you are just early and you need to keep going. Your first 7 days mini execution plan that you can easily follow. If you want to go from watching this video to getting a reply from brand, here is your 7-day plan. Day 1 to 2, watch a free course that I have linked down below. Pick a niche and start looking out for brands. Build an outreach system, email, Notion, sheet, tracker, template ready. Source 3 to 5 creators you would pair with those brands. Continue with the outreaching and sourcing of brands daily. No pressure to reach out, just learn how sourcing works. Day 5 to 6, source 3 to 5 creators you would pair with those brands. Continue with the sourcing of brands and outreach to these brands every single day. Day 7, you need to start the follow-ups. Do this for 4 weeks straight and you will get replies. Do this for 8 weeks and you will get a client. Do this for 12 weeks and you will never go back. And if you don't want to figure this all by yourself, inside Middleman Roundtable you will get 12 module course, 8+ hours of material, all the templates and resources, all plug and play, weekly live calls and private community where students are already closing their first 5-figure deals. The link is down below. Apply and start building your agency today. Where this can lead you, this isn't just about landing a few influencer deals and taking a cut, getting some quick cash. This is your entry point in one of the fastest growing industries in the world, the creator economy. And from there, your opportunities multiply. Here is where this model can evolve to. Work with global brands. Once you have built your system, you can start working with SaaS platforms, fashion labels, health and wellness brands, travel startups, all hungry for creators who can drive traffic and build trust. Partner with creators long term. As you build a relationship with influencers, you will spot the ones with real potential. That's when you can transition into talent management, consulting, or even launching joint products. You're not just closing deals, you're building trust, and that really compounds. Launch signed ventures. You'll start to see opportunities that most people miss. This creator needs a better funnel. Should I help them build it? This brand is amazing but has no email list. Can I offer that service too? Or can I connect this brand to someone who can do this and take my percentage from there, and so on? Can we turn this collab into a long-term partnerships or affiliate structure? Many agency owners use this springboard to start digital product businesses with creators, brands, DTC brands, or even build a software. You have Prime, Logan Paul, and KSI as a really good example. Start other agencies or service offers. Once you learn how to generate clients, build systems, and deliver results, nothing stops you from applying that to other verticals. IMA gives you the skills that can translate into any middleman-based business. You are not locked into one niche forever. In short, you become a connector, a strategist, a value creator, and in today's digital economy, connectors win. This role gives you access, leverage, relationships, and experience across industries and confidence to build whatever you want next. So if I started IMA agency in 2025, this is exactly how I would do it. No fluff, no distraction, just a lean, direct path to cash flow and credibility. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out Middleman Roundtable in the description. Join the free Discord community where we talk and answer questions daily. Keep each other accountable, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.